And she was loose to the world. I know. Like,
And the world was better for it.
Yep.
How about that one? Where's John? He's MIA.
He's lost his enthusiasm for the ladies' class.
Oh.
Wasn't the guy or the lady coming in and asking where all the men were?
Yeah, I think it
It did mess with his head, didn't it?
messed with him.
Maybe if we brought Amanda in, he'd be motivated.
I'm sure that might make a difference.
Why don't she just...
Ah,
Maybe it's because we kept seeing
tiny
Yeah,
legs.
maybe it was a teeny tiny leg comment, you think?
I don't even care.
he's over it.
Oh, we ebb and flow, we all do.
He's in charge of his own health.
His
Well,
Nice moves, guys.
Hi.
Good morning.
You say good morning to everybody? He hasn't greet everybody. Hello.
Hello, Gizzy. What about me? Oh, yeah, what about
He
me?
has a hard time stopping on this floor. It just keeps going. Yes, you want to stretch? Oh, good boy. Look at
Everybody's
him.
still around.
He's
good
looking
one.
at the camera. Are you looking at the camera?
Come on, Gizzy. Come on, let's go.
See you later, guys. That's cute. Yay, we got that on camera.
Do you think you picked him up?
It did.
Oh, how cute is that?
He sat there by you.
Do you remember Jacqueline Lane? And he used to bring his dogs on camera.
Oh, I don't remember that.
There was Jet, and Jet was black, of course, Jet black, and then there was white, there were two Samoyeds. And what was the white one name? I don't remember. But he had them on camera. I don't remember if they were there as he was doing his exercises, but he brought him out, you know, just to be polite.
Oh, you want to know, speaking of the camera, so the other comment that was so sweet on Max's Reddit about that painting was, wow, that is not just a little happy mistake.
Yeah.
That was like on purpose and it is cool or whatever. It was so sweet. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Okay, another deep breath, and then we're gonna get into some squats. And let's get right in front of our chair. And we're gonna do a full squat down to touching the chair. So always adjust your squats according to your limitations or your modifications. I have a pretty wide stance, so my squats are gonna look different than yours. And it's according to the shape of our bodies and the way our hips line out. But try and make sure that your toes are pointed straight ahead. And again, when you sit down, like if you were gonna sit down, like so, you should not be able to see your toes. That means you're in good alignment. So we're gonna start by sitting down and then coming right back up. Did she open it for you?
No, she didn't. She opened it for herself for some reason. And I'm getting a little bit dismayed about this situation because, like when you come at 2:30, quarter to 3,
They're not ready.
no mail is there.
Yeah, because the USPS has not
And
shown
then
up.
you don't get your mail, like John's medicine is in here.
Oh,
And it came yesterday.
register. I think Dale is out for a while.
Usually Dale will open it for you or someone will, just because.
Okay, on this last one, I want you to hover halfway. Up, down, up, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, burning 8, 9, and 10. Take a break.
I don't want to complain, but I don't think the 2 to 4 is working. Maybe if it was 3 to 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, if it was in a different situation, it would be a different situation, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't know why we can't get along.
Now, we're gonna do focused squats. So we're going to start in the sitting position. We're going to stand up, to a count of 2, and then lower back down right away to a count of 1. 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. And down. 4.
There she goes.
And down. 6. And welcome back to an end. 7.
Oh my goodness.
8. Thank heavens we're almost done with this crazy set. Last one. Up, up, and down.
I sat down slow, I don't know, and pushed on my chair.
Oh man, okay. So instead of standing up for 2, we're gonna stand up for 1 and go down in 2.
Okay. Please, chair, be there.
This is 8. This is 9. And this is 10.
That worked a different set of muscles on the way down doing
Yeah, I
that.
could tell the way you missed your chair.
Oh man.
Okay, so, and look at Miss Flexible over here. Okay, let's take a little number 4 stretch here. There's so many ways you can do a number 4. You can do it like this, and that's okay, but you're not going to get a lot of stretch. When you put the muscles on tension, like this, you're going to get a better stretch. Pressing down on the knee and up on the foot will add to it. Also, you can do it like this. I mean, the number 4 is probably the most versatile stretch I've ever learned. So take that home with you too. You can do, like I said, I do it in grocery lines sometimes. I do get looks, but I don't care. You gotta
Your
keep
hips don't
waking the
hurt.
muscles up all the time.
So you're doing it while you're squatting?
No, I'm doing it while I'm standing in a grocery line.
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah,
How do you
so
do
if
that?
I'm standing at the counter, just like that, I'll have a hand on the counter, and she's saying, "Is that all?" And I'll go, "Yes," and I'm in this.
I get it.
Yeah. It's a standing number 4.
Anybody ever last? I'm just saying, I can still move, and I am 72. In your face. No, just
In
kidding.
your face.
Did we switch? Oh, we're switching.
Yeah, try to switch. One side might always be a little tight. All you can do is spend a few more seconds on that leg. And now press down on the knee, up on the ankle or the foot. You feel that when you do that modification? Yeah. Good. Okay, let's extend that right leg out. Roll down over that straight leg. You have a slight bend in your knee. Okay, let's bring that leg back in. Left leg out. Together. We may as well do a seated stretch while we're here for the
Oh,
hip flexors.
I haven't hurt all week. I know it's this one.
Nice job, Joyce. You guys are doing great on this one. Try and keep your back straight. Every joint that joins, even if you're working it or not, should be lined up.
If you tip your pelvis forward, it gets
No,
this.
you're,
You
everything
don't want
should be
to.
straight. You want your pelvis in a neutral position, because look what happens when you tilt your pelvis forward. I'm getting no stretch on my leg. back into alignment, that hip has to adjust under it. And the same if I do this, Jordan.
Yep.
If I'm tilting backwards, my knee and my hip flexor are not getting anything. Okay, other side. It does take a little bit of adjustment to make sure that you're getting in there. And then once you feel that knee stretching under your hip, you can work with sliding your toes back.
Maybe it's once I get my stuff aligned then, because I was thinking
You know what?
there's a certain way when I can feel this, and I thought it was when I pushed something,
You're actually tilted forward quite a bit, so bring your
because
knee
it's
back
pulling
under
right
your hip.
exactly where I need it.
Your knee needs to come directly under your hip. Further forward.
Really?
There you go.
Oh, because that doesn't fall where I thought it was gonna.
It will if you just hold it. And then as you play with this and you move your foot back, then you'll really get into the hip flexor. Just keep working with it. Pull it in. All right, let's go to the mat. Tracy, could you put the fan on? I think we're gonna need it. It's very,
Is it this switch?
yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, let's review all the Pilates positions we have worked with. I feel like I have to keep reviewing because these are the ones that you take home with you. And if they're ingrained in your head, you won't have to, search for it in your head. So we're gonna start with the pelvic tilt. And your pelvic tilt has a personality just like your squats do. Not everybody's pelvis moves the same distance. So on your back, knees bent, feet flat, your palms are down at your side, facing the floor. And you're going to inhale, and then as you exhale, I want you to tilt your pelvis toward your head. Like you're spilling a bowl out. Good, Julian. And then release back to neutral. And in neutral, I want you to imprint like someone is pressing down on your belly, forcing your back into the floor. And release. Inhale, and as you exhale, tilt your pelvis toward your knees or toward your feet. Good, and that will open up that space in your low back. Like a tiny little bridge, teeny tiny little bridge. And then come back to neutral, into imprint. And then inhale, and as you exhale, tilt your pelvis toward your head. Inhale here, and exhale as you release back to the center, back to neutral, and bring your knees in. Let's place our feet back on the floor, and let's go through one more round. You're in neutral, inhale. Exhale, tilting toward the head. And inhale, release, back to neutral. And inhale, and exhale as you tilt the pelvis toward your feet. We'll allow that air out. And inhale, return to center. I want you to imprint here. And just hold that imprint, breathing naturally. Inhale and exhale as you tilt the pelvis toward your head. Inhale and release. Back to neutral. Inhale. And exhale, releasing your pelvis. feet off the floor, knee up, place the foot down, we're marching in place. You should feel the transfer of balance from one hip to the other as you do this. Remember to exhale on the exertion. So when you bring that knee up, you should exhale. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, keep both feet on the floor. Let's get into imprint position. Bring the right knee up to 90-90. Left knee up. Check your alignment. Hips or knees are directly above the hips. Ankles are straight out from the knee. Stay in imprint. We're going to tap the right foot down and lift. Left foot down and lift. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Get your own rhythmic pattern going, but remember to exhale on the exertion. Stay in imprint. Always return to 90, knees directly above the hips. One more on each side. And now stay in imprint. Readjust if you need to. Extend the arms straight up from the shoulders. Palms facing in. As you extend the right leg out, bring the left arm overhead. Exhaling as you do, and then return to that 90-90. Left leg, right arm, exhale, return. Stay in imprint. One more on each side. Return to 90-90 and then bring your knees into your chest and roll side to side. Come back to the center, place your feet back on the floor. Hands at your side. Get into imprint, bring your knees up to 90-90 again. This time we're doing the dead bug. Oh, we already did the dead bug.
We did, we already did.
Yes, please.
All right.
It's
I'm replaying. We're not gonna do that again. So let's keep our knees at 90-90. You're going to extend the legs straight up. Bend the knee to 90-90, and then place your foot on the floor. Other leg, same thing. Bring the knee in, extend straight up, knee in, and down. Now bring both knees up to 90-90, engaging your imprint. And right legs, knee in, straight up, watch you this time. This is number 4, I believe. Nice job. Imprint and lift. Excellent. Right knee in, straight up, knee in and down. Remember to stay in imprint. Excellent. Good job. Imprint and lift. Right knee in, straight up, knee in, down, knee in, up, in, and down. That was 7. This is 8. And up, knee in, down, up, in, down. 2 more. Oh wait, was that 8? 8. Okay. So we have 1 more. My mind is
And number 10.
making a grocery list. Knee in, leg up, knee in and down. Nice job. Knees into your chest and rock and roll over side to side. Okay, let's do the bridge. So if this one, yeah, we're not gonna use bands on this one. Bring your feet shoulder distance apart. Your back is in neutral, your palms are down, facing the floor. You're going to peel your bottom up, and then the next segment of vertebrae, peeling up, base of your rib cage, all the way up until you cannot maintain anymore. You should not be able to see your knees. If you tilt your head forward, you should not be able to see your knees. And squeeze, and then release and lower. So let's do that again. I want you guys to watch me, because I'm teaching you an articulated bridge, and this is a harder form of a bridge, but this is what it looks like. So I'm peeling my butt up. So I'm pulling my butt forward, I'm peeling it up, then the low part of my back, then the base of my ribs, up to where my shoulders meet, lift the hips, and again, if I look forward, I cannot see my knees. You want as straight a line between your knees and your shoulder blades as possible. In that position, you squeeze, and then you lower. And that's it. You'll never have to see my belly again. So let's do that again. So let's tilt our pelvis toward our head, lift our buttocks, and you can start squeezing right there. The minute your butt lifts, just squeeze. And stay in a squeeze position as you peel your body off. Get to the top of that lift, squeeze some more, and lower. Okay, so let's do that 9 more times. Let's peel, squeeze, and lift. And lower. 8 more times. More times. And 5 more times. Don't forget to squeeze as soon as your butt leaves the floor. Squeeze again at the top just for good measure. 5 more times. I may be off by 1, but don't worry. We'll make up for it. Squeeze. 4 more times. And 3 more. And 2 more. And at the top of this last one, we're gonna stay up there and pulse for count of 10. Make sure your butt is lifted, squeeze and tighten, and hold. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and lower. Knees to your chest. Woo. That was good hard work, huh, girls?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll to our side. Knees at a 45-degree angle. You can do it with your head up or your head down. From your butt joint to your shoulder joint to your ears. Keep everything straight. Let's do some clams. One more. Keep the knee down and lift the lower leg up. Two more. Nice job. Bring that top knee in front of the other leg. Extend that other leg down. I mean, the leg that's down, extend that straight and then point and flex as you lift. So keep that leg lifted and point and flex. Stay right there at the top. And now lift and lower that leg. It's not flexed, it's not pointed, it's just relaxed. Forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now keep the foot of that lower leg on the floor as you lift the knee. Two more. Nice job. Sit up and switch to the other side. 45 degrees. And lift. Go back to 90.
Knee.
Did I do the knee lift?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get back into that one. And we're gonna leave the foot on the floor and bring the knee up. I knew I was forgetting something. I needed to know that, Jordan. Thank you.
That one we've never done before. It's interesting.
Possibly not. It's a good stretch and strengthening for the inner thighs.
Yay.
7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring our knees in, roll up. Let's keep our knees folded like so. We're going to reach up with our left arm. Use this hand to pull yourself over and stabilize. And switch sides. And switch knees. Left arm up. Get into a number 4, so just bring that other leg straight out. Let's take a deep breath up. And come down over the straight leg. Lift your chest. Face that bent knee. Keeping this hip down on the opposite side. Bring your chest out over that bent knee. And come up just enough that you can put your left hand on top of that right knee. Pull yourself around. Come back around to the center. And then the outside of your left knee. Back to the center, bring the legs in and switch position. And come up, just turn and face the bent knee, chest down and hip down. Come up just enough that you can hold on to that knee with your right hand over your shoulder. Come back to the center. And face back to the center. Let's help ourselves up. Easier for me because I'm halfway there.
Just kidding.
What did you say?
I went. Jesus.
Blow it out. Deep bend.
Thank you, Carolyn.